What's up, guys? It's your boy Keep It Real MMA. As you can tell by the title, let's just get straight into it. This is probably the video that you've all been waiting for. Not gonna lie. Just a quick breakdown. There's not much to say. It was, it weren't really a fight that had much to break down, really, except for that Islam was just the better man that night. Stylistically on paper, Charles is a bad matchup for Islam on paper. And the reason that a lot of us, like even the big channels, were saying this is not just resume wise, but stylistically, right? Islam kind of plays into Oliveira's game, where Islam is not like Habib on the ground. They're quite different. Like Islam is quite physical, but Habib was a lot more physical, and he was more to do with weight distribution. Islam prefers more technical takedowns and technical ways to hold you down. So he likes his ground game's a lot prettier than what Habib's was. In other words, right? Habib was very dominant and very strong, and you knew how to manipulate weight in a way to keep you down, and obviously used a lot of technique too, like like the Dagestani handcuff, and used a lot of ways to do that. But at the same time, like he was very physical with the way that he would take people down and hold people down. Islam is not quite that way. Islam is more of, he prefer outside trips, inside trips. He prefer getting you down in a very more a pretty looking way, and he'd rather hold you down that way. Like he doesn't like hold your legs up and trap them as much as Habib does either. And the reason why that plays into Islam, not into Islam, that plays into Charles's game is because Charles is so dangerous off his back that Islam would have to be more worried than what Habib would have to be. But Islam found a way to get Oliveira down, and for some reason, in my opinion, Oliveira looked off, in my opinion. But I'm not taking anything away from Islam. Islam was just the better man that night. He showed to be better on the feet than on the ground. The bigger shock was when he dropped Oliveira. That was crazy, and then caught him in the arm triangle. It was mad. It was crazy to see. Just one of those situations where Islam was just a better man that night. And like, what you guys don't understand, this kind of makes Islam's win more impressive. Stylistically, he's not a good matchup for Charles. Stylistically, no, he's a bad like Charles is a good matchup. Like in the sense of it's easier for Charles to win on paper, because Islam is so technical. It gives Charles more room. It gives him more opportunities to pull off these triangles, pull off these arm bars, knee bars, catching a leg, catching an arm, you know what I mean? Or catching a rear naked choke somehow, or catching a guillotine. It gives him more opportunities to do that. But the only danger where it kind of was for Charles, which proved to be true, was Islam is a more evolved Habib on the feet, though. He's much better. He's a much, much, much better striker than what Habib was. Habib's really improved as his career went on, but Islam's striking is levels above Habib's. But I still think that Habib is a worse matchup for Charles, and Habib would have beaten him much worse. Because of the pure physicality and the way that he distributes his weight on top of people. Islam doesn't quite do that. Islam's a bit different. He can be physical if he wants to be, but he prefers to be more technical when it comes to groundwork, and that's why it's a good matchup for Charles in that way. But Charles just, he got neutralized, man, and fair play to Islam. If it, like I said in the card breakdown, if Islam fights like that, every single fight, I have no problem with him being champion. It's just sometimes he has these performances where, well, he'll take you down. He'll look for a submission or two. If he doesn't get it, he'll just lie on top of you, landing total strikes. But if he could take you down and hold you down and look for constant finishes, and as you drop it with shots and then catch you in arm triangles as you're going down, I have no problem with him being champion at all. Me including other big channels like Guru and Weasel thought that Charles was going to win for the exact same reasons, stylistic matchups, but also the resume and the way that how dangerous Charles Oliveira was looking. But at the end of the day, Islam got it done, and there's not much to say about it. Round one was pretty boring in my opinion, but he won. Islam won the round clearly, got Oliveira down, landed some good decent ground and pound, looked for certain submissions here and there, but he couldn't get it. He's just on top of Charles really. Second round, you know what I mean, takes him down a couple of times and then just drops him. I don't know how he got dropped by Islam. That's fucking bad, but it's not a good look. But maybe he's just maybe Islam has got power. All of us, really good power all of a sudden. I don't know, but yeah. Great performance by Islam. That's all there really is to break down. I just wanted to break it down real quickly. Just conjure up a quick just what I said previous, and basically just adding on to the card breakdown is it was a great performance by Islam. Where does lightweight division go from here? I would say, right. So for the lightweight division, I would say either give Beneil Dariush the title shot or give him a number one contenders fight against the winner of Poirier and Chandler. That's where I'd go with the lightweight division so far. But obviously Makhachev is going to fight Volkanovski first, but after he fights Volkanovski is what I mean. If Volkanovski loses, that's what I mean. So yeah, that's a whole nother exciting fight to go though, you know what I mean? So that's an interesting matchup actually, and I'd like to talk about that soon. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please like and subscribe. I fucking appreciate every single one of you. I love you all. Thank you so much. This is Keep It Real MMA. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Peace.